All right. We got Wake Forest today. Week 3. We can check out our recruiting. Dog fights for people. Savers and looking good. A little bit ahead. Red. About the command. Kind of go and live about the last stone. Had put a little bit of money in. Get ahead of Georgia. Chelsea. First. We got the lead. Double commit from Lamar Arizona. The fast speed guy. They think about the commit and we're the dog fight. Let's see what happens. We gotta continue to get dog fights on the game. As well, and we gotta double his touches some kind of way. Go green, white sauce, all white.
Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Wake Forest offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here comes Gio Lopez, transferred in from North Carolina. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. Bunch formation for these receivers. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. The play fake, Gio Lopez. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And, man, this is the challenge for this offense. This defense is so good. Across the board, explosive. They can make things happen right here to start the game. Not good protection. Man, you've got to do a good job protecting your QB. This offense is not elite, but going against this elite defense, you're going to have to make decisions and make them very quickly today.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Upstairs he's got it. Running free, getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Lopez to pass. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. On the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
On the run, it's Wiggins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to the ground with the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Here's Lopez to throw. Flips it out on the screen. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
Snags it, and he's open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Hurricanes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Right on the money. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Lopez wants to fire. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Mensah throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Canes want to move quickly. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll try to get the first through the air. They're working that left side. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get them behind the sticks a little bit.
Makes the grab in their space. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's Brown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. There's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get some.
Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Nice move, creates some space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
So now it's 2nd and long. They go play action with Lopez. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On the move. Got a little grass. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much in the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jump to the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Mensa to throw. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Oh, he's got some space. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Looking for a crease. It's Pringle. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch, they've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Throwing, Mensa. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Darian Mensa from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the goal line. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Sure, they could take the lead with a short field goal here, but this close to the end zone, you want to try to score a touchdown. That's what they'll do on 4th. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. They'd better pay it off with 6. Marches ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Canes!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carr. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Lopez plucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Lopez to pass. Might be looking to run. Keeps it and gets the first down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's going for it all. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. And he goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the...
Did he try eggs? We told him not to try eggs. And Lopez is a good quarterback. I don't know why he threw that. We had 3 deep. No pressure.
Because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 17 team, the Houston Cougars. And it's the Red Raiders looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half.
And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game.
Caught, just plowing ahead. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got a man. It's Lofton. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 1st and goal for the offense. From the red zone, it's Fletcher. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, a short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target this area of the field?
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Daniels. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throwing, Lopez. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and 8. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They're in the gun on 3rd down. It's Lopez. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing for it on 4th, Gio Lopez. At the 45 on his way. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. He just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Makes one man miss. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free. And
snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Davis. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry up. Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got.
I need to see this D-line work. Look at that.
As he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down, Lopez. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. They found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Compton. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession. Turning it on! Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy. But the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Demon Deacons use their 2nd timeout. They'll have 1 left. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Finding some room. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Here's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll line up to go for 2. Mensah makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down here on the Wake Forest sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack to play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the 3rd down very manageable.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down.
Awesome body control, and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Here's Lopez to throw. Hits him in stride of the 10. Touchdown wins. And once he back.
Killing y'all. What is the very end? He sat there and turned and ran.
Space, the band might as well start playing.
You got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets. And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Brown. And they're able to get him on the ground. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Could be an alley. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take it in for 6 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Coming out with it, it's Carr. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Got it in the middle, it's Wiggins.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
Working that left side now. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lopez. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, third down, Gio Lopez. He makes the catch. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Lopez wants to fire. Moving out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets past the chains. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Throwing, Lopez. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.
Osborne level doesn't disappoint. Let's see. We gotta go recruiting this advance. Okay, we got Jimmy again. Like me on the floor, the broken from here. And then talk to the real linebacker, baseball. There he is, the ball. There you go. Now he's going to the street. There we go. We got such a lead, guys. Pass before touchdown game. Hard numbers on where they need to be. It's Tuesday. Maybe just over 2 we're going to be doing fast with some of the games. You want to pick up a game, maybe? Let's bump it up to the other end. Let's bump it up here. Let's go from here. You want to shoot it? Benedict is closed. Curves. That's what we need. Baseball players. Perfect. Sorry, first down, Malachi second, bottom down on the lower centers. He Golden got his look back different. There's that. That's a sneaky good one too. That's really good for good house. Really good. We're going to touch these out. Everything is bad. Oh, this. I'll see better next week. I believe we'll take you to the there's less to take, so take me back. this watch this one. We've got to get these guys going. Guys got going. I thought about the way they go. We don't have enough time. I gotta get some part that I gotta get. So, I don't know. I'm in a crossroads right here. I may go back to Miami maybe like that because then it's kind of involved. It's more receivers involved. But right now, the Sierra League is like giving them the ball like I wanted to. Let's see if I can go back to what I'm still doing with this video. People wait through here. You know, like they've been in the past. Here we go. Here's the more tight end snap. First, we'll go back in tomorrow and see what happens.